Hello, welcome to another fun episode of we get our ass handed to us by some Team Rocket members and some gym trainers. And I say that in all the best ways. Of course. There's nothing better than not being able to beat simple gym trainers and Team Rocket members. So, we're just jumping right into this. So all of a sudden we have a Rattata. Gotta love Rattatas, transforming into them and whitening out already. So I figured I was coming at this from the wrong angle, so I'm gonna have to run all the way back there as fast as I can. And instead of using Tail Whip, I'm gonna transform and use just straight up Quick Attack, because that seems a little bit easier apparently. Well, at least I think it does. It works a lot better, because for some reason the stupid dumbass isn't smart enough to use his own. And all he has is Rattata, so at least Quick Attack does something. And we defeat him. What do you know? Then we move on to this other rocket. She looks like a woman. Of course, I do a pointless run to the mart. And I feel like a total idiot for doing that. And I should have did that off screen. Scolding myself now for that. So anyways, here's our rocket grunt with her Zubat. And I hate Zubats. And I hate things that use supersonic, and that thing is one of those things. And it's supersonicking me, and I'm confused, so I supersonic it right back. And this is just going to be a very long, redundant step. That's really boring. Let's face it, nobody likes watching Zubat battles. I don't like watching Zubat battles. Oh my god. Of course, no one does. Zubat battles. So eventually I realized that I need to use a bunch of potions if I don't want to white out again. So I'm just going to try and get rid of all my moves, and then I'm going to have to struggle. Isn't that hilarious? There's nothing like seeing a Zubat struggle around. I'm really glad that I can struggle though, because using Leech Life a million times is not exactly my cup of tea either. So I should snap out of confusion here. I hope. No, hurt myself first. Snap out. No, hurt myself again. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool, guys. Just getting raped. Confused no more. Struggle. Supersonic again. Oh, I hurt myself. Oh my bloody hell. Oh my bloody hell. You guys are probably looking at this episode timer and are probably thinking to yourselves, is this really what's going to happen the whole entire episode? Well, I would be lying if I said no. So we're going to quickly battle her again. This time I speed up time so you guys don't have to sit through another greasy Zubat battle. We used to have to sit through it, but it's just not as long. Let's face it, it's not as long at all. Be proud about that. I'm proud about it. So anyways, back to this silly, silly, silly Ekans. And yeah, the silly Ekans, it's not that hard to kill. So why am I complaining? And there, see? Look how differently that battle went. That was weird. I get a super potion. I decided to do an off-screen Pokemon Center run this time instead of being a chode. and walk in there, like I'm just like the best video maker ever who can just walk to Pokemon centers all the time. And I find that quick attack is quite a decent attack for sure. And so we have our last dude here, and all he has is a coughing. And I'm thinking that can't be too bad, and it really isn't that bad. I use poison gas, and I'm like, oh yeah, that doesn't affect coughing. So I'm gonna start using tackles, and my tackle misses, and I use tackle, and use tackle, and he uses tackle, then he uses tackle, and then I use tackle, and it's just a bunch of tackling. Isn't that fun to watch? And now I realize that this is really gay, because now I'm gonna have to use Smog, and Smog does nothing, and it's just like, okay, why don't you use an attack that does nothing? That's awesome. And another Smog, and now I have to use poison gas a million times, and it doesn't affect coughing, but I still have to use it a million times in order to get to the struggle and then finally win. Yay, got rid of Team Rocket. Didn't think I'd be able to do it with the Ditto, but I did. Hey, look at that. So anyways, Kurt coming in here like a boss, warping me out of the cave, or well, for that. Yeah, it's a well. Gives me a lure ball. I'm just gonna sell it anyways. I was thinking about picking the apricorn tree, and now we're gonna stand here for a bit, I guess. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, so we're going to the gym. We're going to do some gym trainers. I step out of the gym. I don't really know what I'm doing. I should have edited this out, but now I have to sit here and talk about how stupid that was, which it wasn't that long, so we could suck it up about. So now we have the twins. They have a spinner rack, and I transform into that, and I'm like, oh my god, it probably only has poison, sting, and string shot, but it also has scary face. So there's a plus. Not really though, because we all know what's going to happen here. I'm going to use up all the moves and we're going to resort to struggling. Yeah. So scary face all a bunch of times. Poison sting all a bunch of times. How fun is that? We're poison stinging and scary facing. And yeah. Struggling. Struggling and killing the ladybug. And thank goodness supersonic didn't affect me. That would have just been not fun at all. So I get 115 experience from that one. And we're going to go on to face the next gym trainer here. Another bug catcher who has a Paris. And then I just decide to use Scratch a bunch of times. Even though I'm thrilled by these new moves that I haven't seen in a long time. So I decide to poison him. And then just use Scratch as he uses Scratch on me. But I don't really care because I could still kill him. Urgh. So there's that gym trainer, and then here's another on-screen Pokemon Center run, but that didn't take very long, so let's face it guys, it wasn't that much of a dick move there, come on. So another gym trainer, and this is Bugcatcher L, and I'm gonna beat Bugcatcher L, I'm just gonna give that away right now. So anyways, after this Bugcatcher, there's another Bugcatcher that's standing right beside like the entrance to the gym leader, and I lose to him a lot. A lot. And then I finally beat him. But then I realized I stopped recording the video after I beat him. So I'm kind of mad about that we don't get to see me beat the almighty Beedrill. But I'll tell you what we can do. We can watch me lose to the Beedrill one time, I think. Just one time. We can watch me lose to it. And yeah, but I do end up beating it, and I do end up gaining a lot of levels off how many times I had to redo the battle between me and that one gym trainer. I kind of feel like a failure. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. So yeah, if that's what you're wondering, when next video you see me fighting Bugsy and you're like, what? It's because the battle was completely skipped off, so it's not my fault. So anyways, this is why this battle is so tough. you have to transform into a Weedle. Now, a Weedle's not a very strong Pokemon at all. And all I get is Poison Sting to work with. Poison Sting? Okay. And String Shot, I guess, but that's, again, not very helpful. And I'm just getting screwed over. Like, yeah, not very helpful. Just getting screwed. Like, it seems like it's okay until the Beedrill comes out and uses Fury Attack, and the Fury Attack basically, well, basically just owns noobs. So, I have to get up to at least level 25 before I could beat this guy. So now, I'm just gonna white out. Oh yeah, Togepi hatched, by the way. You must have probably missed that, because I probably cut that part out. But anyways, that's the end of this one. And the gym match is next. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.